impossible because of, regulatory framework that stood in the way. Also, there wasn't the same kind of conscientiousness about, how to make a community developer friendly, what it actually means to attract and retain business. And a lot of communities just plain old overlook their challenges. They were really excited that they could potentially do something, and so they didn't think about the longevity of their decisions. What we're seeing now is there has been a lot more movement in the market, but communities are backing it up a little bit. So they're not throwing out those plans. They're saying, which parts work and what do we need to change to get it done. So a lot of the RFPs, a lot of what we're being asked for to submit on or to work on are related to that. So there definitely is more movement. I think that it's just a lot more responsible, and communities are paying a lot more attention to actually smart growth and responsible decision making.
I think also, we're also seeing in a lot of communities, instead of saying, here's an RFP for this planning process, they're saying, bring us a project and we'll consider it. And so we're seeing a lot more of that too. They're being a bit, I think they're a bit more educated on what they need, and they've had plans and they want to implement.
Yeah, to that end, we've just seen in the last 3 weeks, 2 mayors reached out to Matt Roof and said, I have 2 parcels of property looking for developers, urban downtown housing projects. And by the way, I'm ready to help a developer make it happen. So, we're starting to see those kinds of conversations happening. And certainly it's coming from an economic development perspective. But we're able to then, we've actually connected a developer to those 2 mayors to try to see if that can happen. So keep that in mind as you start to have clients. We can help sometimes. If they've got visions to grow, we might have the community to help them grow into, or have the relationships in those communities to make some connections and connect the dots, which hopefully will turn into work for us down the road.
Hey, Leslie, for you. When we're in meetings with clients, are there any particular keywords we're listening for that means they need your help? They're not going to come out and say, oh, I need an urban planner. But are there other keywords that are used that can help us lead us to more business with that way?
Yeah, I mean, I think that there's a lot of those kind of like either keywords or sort of phrases that clients use that basically listening for a broader context, or when they stop talking about building systems and start talking about